Hi, it's Nancy, over 40 Princess. Brown. I warned you! You were fully warned. The only thing I don't want to do is this. I've got either the sheepdog effect, or I'm going to have to side sweep them. I actually might go to a pro on this one. Although he's not allowed to touch the rest of my hair. It's Sunday makeup review day. China Glaze. I'd never used it before. I heard really good things about it. And I don't remember where I got it, but where I got it I love. There's another site that I hate. Sent me an email yesterday. They got the order over 2 weeks ago. They sent me an email yesterday saying they needed me to email them my CVV number from the back of my card. That's that private number. That number means something. That somehow adds up in a way to the number on your card. And if they don't ask for it at time of purchase, and they want it later, just say no, folks. I don't care what they've got. It was really hard for me to cancel that order, almost impossible, because I really wanted that stuff, and I can't find any place else to buy it. But I'll leave both addresses in the sidebar so you can... A lot of people had great experiences with this company. I've had it recommended, but getting an email asking me for my CVV number? I'm sorry, that was really suspicious. This is called Sexy Liedel. It's part of a limited edition, maybe even from last year, Breast Cancer Awareness Month trio that is worth it. The colors, every color in that collection is fantabulous. Great color payout. This is one coat. One. Not 8, not 10. I have a base, my coat, and I'm like, well, it doesn't really need another one, so I guess I'll just pop the stuff over the top. I loved that. I loved it, loved it, loved it. Sexy lady. Recommended highly, and especially if part of the money goes to breast cancer research. And they never really tell you how much, except for MAC. Bless their hearts. 100% of the profits go to AIDS. Research. Not to AIDS. We don't want AIDS. I've bought a million mascaras, but I still am really loving my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. It just seems to be... I'm wearing it now in a very light coat. I had lip gloss on, but it's gone ages ago. So this is the only makeup I have on right now, but you know, I feel kind of dressed with it. Goes with my hair, looks good, buildable. It's buildable! I don't know if I grab it more because of the gold top, but I like it as well as my Youre show, and I like it as well as my Too Faced Lash Injection. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop buying those products and using them because I love them too. There's something, when I'm going out for the night, there's something about Youre show that makes me feel special. It's intangible. And so when you find that, that's great. It's like putting on my Betsy Johnson perfume. I feel sexy and young. This Betsy Johnson is older than I am and still does cartwheels on stage, and her clothes are so young and sexy. Her shoes are so fantastic. Oh my gosh. Okay. Remember poor Bubs, if you've watched her in her regrets, when she regretted the NYX pencil that she had the sharpener stuck on the end of. I'm sorry. That's so funny. So I depotted all my NYX pencils. As you can see, this was the first one I did. Looks like crap. It's hygienic. It's, believe it or not, because well, maybe not so much the milk. From now on, it's the glass jars. These are not microwave safe. Don't use them. But I got better as colors went on. This is the Paradise, and as I'm opening and closing these, the names are rubbing off. And this is the Iced Mocha. Try putting it where the people can see it, Liedel. And then by the time I got down to the cottage cheese, I was cooking with I was cooking with gas, baby. Look at that. Nice, nice presentation. And then I found out it wasn't microwave safe. A little bit over the cottage cheese, but definitely over the vanilla ice lip color. I've completely wiped off the name. I know the names. I'm going to make this week for you and me a wonderful Excel program that, you know, keeps track of what you've got so you don't have to worry about accidentally buying the same thing twice. You don't have to go to the store, just go over it. And the last thing I want to talk about today is my NYX. Now only I have 2 of them out. I have 4 now. I need a couple more and then I'll be done with the collection. And the color shadow is the Caribbean Collection. And what I love about the Caribbean Collection, and I've said this before, but I didn't really understand completely until I got this palette here, which is St. Lucia. St. Lucia is, it looks just like the island. The riotous colors, the fish, the everything, the birds, you know, they have flamingos and macaws and the yellows and the houses, and it really does look like St. Lucia to me. And this orange, by the way, it comes off really sunny. It works really well with this yellow, which has a really nice color payout. It's not too much, it's not too little, it's not the world's brightest yellow, but it's St. Lucia. It just really looks like the island to me. And Jamaica, my favorite place in the universe. But I have to be honest, Jamaica's this incredible dichotomy between black and white, good and bad. You've got the people that are desperately trying to make a living selling something, and then you've got, you know, and they're really going to be pushing you, and you have to like to say, no man, thank you anyway. And then you've got the people trying to sell you marijuana on the streets, which is really oregano. And then the cops are waiting around the corner. They're in with the cops. So, you know, you really have to, it's a black and white country. I mean, it's, and I don't mean people-wise, I mean, there's great, and then there's kind of icky. And a lot of men assume if you're a woman traveling there alone that what you're looking for is a man to have relations with. And no, I'm just there for the scenery and to go ziplining and to play in the mountains and to go to beautiful beaches. If you really want to go to Jamaica and get the Jamaican experience, you need to look into Port Antonio, which is on the far eastern side of the island. You have to drive there from Ocho or Mobe, not from Kingston. Not Kingston. Kingston's better, but it's still not tourist friendly as much as it should be. Again, color payout. Let me get a different color on here so you can see the lighter colors next to the darkers. Is excellent. I have to do this to my arm. I have to move it in. Gosh, I can't wait for that camera for my birthday. I just can't. This is not a skin disease. It came off a little bit there. I didn't smooth it out enough. It looked like I had a skin disease. Okay. I can't recommend these shadows highly enough. I mean, really, really, really. Everyone talks about pigment, great pigment, great payout. It's a good payout. It's not a fabulous payout because I have a tendency to overdo it if I have too much pigment. It's just the way I am. Look like I'm dirty because I've got all this color on my hands. So those are my picks for the week. I love my NYX pencils, but I can't stand the idea of sharpening away product. I hate it. It makes me feel ill. Last night I broke off a kohl pencil from Hip. Then I had to resharpen it. I was grouching the whole time. Unfortunately, I need it to be in pencil form. So I look for things actively that aren't. That's it for this week in my reviews. I hope you enjoyed the products. I will put the company that asked for my CVV number up here, as well as the company I purchased my China Glaze from. NYX was purchased from NYX, Voluminous, Myers, Thrifty Acres, or wherever you want to call it these days. Any place. Go play with your makeup.